Dave Archie, and we've been living in this house for 15 years, built the house, and from scratch was the last piece of sand on the end of the peninsula. And we put in a wooden fence, lots of wood in the inside and lots of wood in the outside, and then after 10 years, it's just of lots of painting and wear and tear and June gloom and the whole 9 yards, the fence rotted out. And actually one of the whole pieces just fell out. And that was when we said, we got to make a change. So I looked at 3 different folks, like like yourself and your competitors, and you guys were the easiest to deal with, very competitive prices. And you also, the gentleman that came down to help architect it and design it was phenomenal. And we spent a bunch of time, because the normal look that you have here wasn't in your portfolio. All the lights were below, and I had an idea of what I wanted for lights and the look and feel, and he helped design it. And so that was sort of what sent us over the edge and said, the Vinyl Fence Company is the place that we should go work with. They seemed like they were just in it for the sale. They just, here's a proposal, wham, bam, and it was a lot of money for us, for our family, and so I really trusted the gentleman that came out and said, here's the proposal. He spent a lot of time with us, and so at the end of the whole process, it was a factor of trust. The biggest concerns I had about getting the fence replaced. Well, I wanted a product and a company that I knew would be around for a while. So if I had even though you give me a lifetime warranty, or that you're never going to have to replace it, the company may not be in business. And so I looked. You guys gave me a ton of references, and you made me feel very good that in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you'd be in business. And as a matter of fact, there was a couple things that with the lights that some kids came and whacked them or whatever. And it's just normal, but so the lights got broken, some of the plastic glass. So I just came to your office one day and said, hey, I just need 3 or 4 more lights, plastic pieces, and they're custom. Could you help me out? And the guy went in the back, got them for me, gave them to me. I went home and put them in. I mean, and that's no questions asked. I offered to pay, and that's part of the deal. Didn't charge me. It was huge. They all came out on the day that they were supposed to come out, and they realized that they had mismeasured some things, and they tried to put in the fence one way, and we quickly realized that it wasn't right. And you called the workers called the management back in up off the 405 or the 55, and they said time out, and you sent your management team out with a new fence the next day. They took a look at it, you remeasured it, no questions asked, and redid it. I mean, and that was, you stood by your work, you stood by what you said, and it was huge. Outstanding guys. They cleaned up everything. They were prompt. They were easy to work with. I mean, they didn't ruin the roses. I mean, so these are my wife's roses, and that's like her thing. And no, they were incredible. And also helped with the lights, because these are all lights, so they helped. Just make sure that the electricity worked, and it was a wonderful experience. Very professional, extremely professional. Great people, your whole staff, from the receptionist to everybody there, they all take care of you. It's really nice. No, and the reason why, after you guys built the fence, I said I'd love to be a reference. That's how happy I am. It was like, the way that you helped me customize it, it wasn't in the book, it wasn't in the showroom, and I said I'd really like to put the lights above, and then you said done. And I said, hey, then you know what, if nobody else is doing this, I'd be happy to be a testimonial for you. Obviously, living down here, the best thing that we like about the fence is that you don't have to paint it, and it always looks clean. And more people stop by and look at the fence and look at our garden and give us compliments. It just makes you feel really good. So it should be a fit for everybody. That's how good the stuff is. It's awesome. The fence is the best. So if you got anybody that's on the edge between those 3, the one in LA and one in Laguna, call me. It'll be a fast as clothes in a heart.